Hello, my name is Josh Dunn, President of Premier Media Group. We're a publisher of South Sound and 425 magazines. We're more than a magazine, we're a brand, we're an attitude, we're swagger, we're an identity. So we're digital, live, print, and social for both magazines.
It's something that I've dreamt about my whole life. I mean, even my office, I have the letter dream. It's something that is I'm always striving to be a better entrepreneur. And I had this burning desire. I've always had this desire to be an entrepreneur, even from early days of collecting sports cards and trading and mowing lawns. And there's always been this tremendous entrepreneur spirit. What does an entrepreneur look like? There's so many hats that we wear as entrepreneurs. It's not, I'm just a creative director, or I'm just a sales guy, or I'm just this. I mean, it goes from hanging lights to cleaning toilets to meeting with big partners in Seattle to looking at fostering relationships. My days are very active. I'm an active person. I have 3 kids, in love with my wife, and so it goes from planning kids' school events, planning sports events, helping coach, music practices, date nights with my bride, family get-togethers, friend get-togethers, community-sponsored events, evening after-hour events. Then we have employee reviews, employee partner meetings, production meetings, team meetings, sales meetings, staff meetings. Then we look at earning business with clients, coaching our sales team, doing ride-alongs, looking at partners coming to us, looking vendors want to schedule time, and then also health. For me and my schedule, that I'm an early morning riser. I'm up 4 a.m. I'm at the Y at 4:45. I play hoops for an hour and a half. I lift for half an hour. I'm here at the office by 7. I feel alive. My energy's up. I feel healthy. I feel alive, ready to tackle a day's task. Once the idea was fostered, suddenly things started funneling towards it. Partners wanted to join us, advertisers, readers. Before the idea was launched or even created, suddenly we started to attract a lot more attention than we ever have in our life.
That exists between your thinking and my thinking and where we want to go,
right.
What we can do. And you know, I know that those kind of relationships as far as marketing and advertising only become more and more beneficial as time goes on.
Like for you, we've had a transactional relationship, but it's never been that to me. It's been a holistic marketing, PR. I want you successful. I was bummed when you were selling it and getting out of the business because you and I think a lot alike. I look up to you from a marketing, and you professionally in business, you've been down a path of success. You built a company, you sold it. Built a company, sold it. That's incredible. I love that. I love your product. I know your product well. My neighbor is my best friend Curtis has your product. See, my other neighbors have your products. We did a project together.
How's Curtis doing anyway?
He's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Knocked on hundreds of doors looking for businesses that want to partner and believe in my vision and advertise with us. And out of probably 200 to 300 doors that I knocked on, I found 70 businesses that said, yes, Josh, count me in. I like your idea. I believe in your idea. It makes sense. And that was the beginning. That was the seeds. That was the fruit that began to plant in the soil. And that 70 has now turned into an 11-year media company.
And then just a 30-second kind of commercial about what the MBA does, how you can find out more info.
Typically, I have 3 to 6 meetings every day. And really I have a lot of walk-in meetings or impromptu cell phone calls. TEDx. Can you facilitate that for me?
Mm-hmm. Are these through Printix?
I think we can print them on some hard paper here and just make sure they're reinforced.
Okay, so it's more of a cue card or something?
Exactly.
In addition to being the owner and president of Premier Media Group, the publisher for South Sound and 425 magazines, being a father, and being an involved member of the South Sound community, Josh is also one of the main organizers of TEDx Tacoma, an innovative all-day speaker series at the Tacoma Museum of Glass.
Looking back, we're now 11 years in business. It's been a phenomenal experience. This company is self-funded, that everything we have feeds the baby, feeds the baby, feeds the baby. We don't have any investors. My wife and I own it personally. And one of our philosophies clearly is taking care of our staff. We have some of the best employees around by far. Our company's been nominated 3 times as the top company to work for, and we've won 2 out of 3 of those times as the company to work for in the area. Meet your needs corporately. Is there anything that I can do to help with you? I know with technology right now that's a huge issue, and I'll continue. If you can work with me, with Troy, and just really bug him and make sure this happens, because I know I can't have you having a slow machine. That just won't fly. But I just want to, kind of check in with you and see how you're feeling, how you're doing.
Yeah, it's going really well. I'm really excited for Lyndon to start.
I want everybody to win and benefit from our relationships. If you're an employee or a partner or a teammate, I want you to benefit from a talent perspective, from a training perspective, that we know at some point in your life you'll probably transition out of here. We want this to be an incredible stepping stone for our staff. And you're feeling like maybe it's just a lemon. I am just a creative idea guy. I love sales, I love marketing, but for us to be successful, I've always wanted to have people around me that were wiser, smarter, and much more gifted than I. And so if you look at our organization, we have some of the most amazing talent that surrounds myself and this company.
Our next speaker is all about transformation. It's certainly our theme today. Utilizing the tools of his trade profession, which is movie and video production, he's in pursuit of the truth. That sounds kind of ethereal and perhaps a little elusive, but in talking to him, that really is what dawned on me. He is in pursuit of the truth, capturing the truth of the moment.
My vision has been since day one is quality will never be sacrificed. We will always produce a great product. The company was run by myself. I was a lone business guy for many years in the very beginning. And then through that process of the growth, we hired more people and began to bring a designer in-house, began to bring an assistant in-house, began to bring editorial in-house. And our original plan, our original launch was just a magazine once a year. It's like a guidebook or a directory. It wasn't set up like a local sunset magazine like we have now with South Sound. It was more like a directory for everybody. But when we launched it, the quality, the journalism, it was very beautiful. And it was here local. And what began to happen is people wanted more. They wanted more issues. They wanted to subscribe to it. Well, it's a free product at this time of our life. And we began to foster the idea of let's go quarterly. And in that process, we developed a local community magazine. And if you're a reader and you're buying and engaging our magazine, I want you to walk away from a magazine knowing this is a special product. There's something special about this company, something special about this magazine. I'm getting a lot out of this magazine. What is that? And from every layer of our enterprise, I want folks to be better off. And I've always felt that the more people that we help, the more people that are better off, certainly our enterprise will be better off as well.